Continuing our journey exploring the colors of Route 66, we find ourselves at Cal State San Bernardino for their California Native American celebrations. A tribal citizen of the Yuhaaviatam of San Manuel Nation, education is the tool Trevor leans into most in this moment to make sure Native stories, languages, and traditions continue onward. So Trevor, what are we doing here today? What is this event at Cal State?
So this whole week we're doing California Native American Day Conference, and what we do is we bus second, third, and fourth graders from the local community in, and we take them through different groups, and those groups are teaching the factual sights and sounds of Southern California Native Americans.
Yeah, I love the fact that you all work with kids because I definitely showed up here thinking that it was going to be college students.
No, the kids are retaining a bunch of information. They're really repetitive, and then they become our ambassadors within the community.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. And there's a significance to this building, the history here that has to do with your family.
So this is the Santos Manuel Student Union, which is my great-great-great-grandfather.
How does it feel to even walk in here knowing so much of this is wrapped around your family's history?
It's pretty crazy, and to be able to teach within here is even crazier. I never thought, one, I'd be a teacher, and two, we'd have a building from our lineage named after us.
Who do we have here?
So this is Santos Manuel. He's our leader, our Kikat. When the government put bounties on Native people's heads, he led the remaining clan that was in the hills through battle and everything down to the valley floor, which we established as our first reservation.
And I keep seeing this. I always want to ask, it's Yuhaaviatam?
Yuhaaviatam.
Yuhaaviatam.
Yeah, so Yuhaaviatam is our clan name. We're the people of the pines. Yohach is the pine trees, Itiam is the people, so you put them together, it's all Yuhaaviatam. Serrano and Cahuilla is like our tribes within that. So we have our clan of tribes of Serrano and Cahuilla, and we're a combination of the two. We like to break a lot of misconceptions because what Hollywood does is kind of tells a lot of people that most natives are all drums, they're all teepees, they all hunt the buffalo, and those things are pretty much foreign to this area. We have some drums within ceremonial stuff, but most of it is gourd rattles from the area. And for our Serrano songs, we have hooves of animals and elderberry flutes. Yeah. The misconception of the teepees, our homes are actually dome-shaped homes called kiaches. And they're made out of willow and yucca fiber thatching. Yeah.
How did you get into bird singing?
You know, from when I was a little age, as soon as I could walk, they kind of threw a rattle in my hands. Yeah, so
they set you on your path.
That's actually my head right there. So
what's the significance of the song that you were teaching the kids?
That's the hummingbird song. So Tuchio, the hummingbird, it's actually about the older hummingbird. And what it's talking about is going in and getting nectar. So a lot of what bird songs are, they're not all about birds. We do have a lot of songs about birds. But most of them are talking about the migration of the plant life and the animal life and how we followed them. Because when it got hot down here, you know, we need AC.
Yeah.
Back then they didn't have that, so we started making our way up to the mountains through Big Bear and stuff.
All right, so here's the map.
It's a perfect connection, actually.
It is, actually.
And it shows our ancestral territory and how big it is. And our creation story actually started in the Baldwin Lake area.
Yeah. This is what they mean by saying you are on native land.
Yes.
Always and always. That's crazy. And it's interesting to kind of see the map as well too. We're tracking parts of like the history, I call it the colors of Route 66. And telling the stories that most people don't know when they come. You know, they're coming for a lot of the landmarks, which is fun and fine, but they don't understand the stories of the people, the indigenous people, the folks of color that are in this area. So we've been privileged enough to come back out to California, which we both love. And you know, check it out.
Appreciate you reaching out because that's the good connection that we need to have, you know.
Yeah. What are you most proud of?
I think when you learn culture from the people who grew up learning it from the people who grew up before them, it has a certain value to it.
I know I just met you all, but I'm proud of you guys. I think you're doing really important and really impactful work that is going to sustain itself for generations to come, and I think that's really, really dope.
Oh, I've been part of a great lineage, you know.
Yes,
a lot of the people before me did a lot of the work that people give me credit for now, and I don't take any of that credit.
Yeah.
I gotta do my own stuff.
Thank you so much for allowing me to come through.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having us. And then, you know, the thing is the connection that you create with us and it creates to other people, and that's good education that people need, you know.
Yeah.
It's good. Thank you.
California, more than any other state, has made me come to terms with my truth. I'm a desert girly. I think the peace that people get from the ocean, I tend to derive from the desert. There's a connectivity I find to the land, the mountains, the valleys, and the indigenous people that have called it home way before any of us showed up. She's unapologetically herself. Her terrain isn't meant for everyone or everything, and I think that's why I respect her and the people that take care of her. Sarah is my guide and educator for the day. She's an important part of the team at Mojave Land Trust that overlooks desert conservation and preserving all the various ecosystems on the land, like the Palisades Ranch, which is just one left turn off of the historic Route 66.
So this is near Helendale, Oro Grande, along the Mojave River. We're in our upland section of the preserve here, so you'll see the kind of traditional desert environment around us here with the scrub. Always check underneath your vehicle in the desert here to make sure that the desert tortoise are not hanging out under there, because they come out there for shade. Desert tortoise burrow right here. I don't see the tortoise in there today. They're usually here, but they're kind of all throughout the preserve here.
Okay.
You shouldn't be picking up, desert tortoise if you see them around, because if you do pick them up and they get scared, then they'll expel all of their liquid that they're storing up.
I'm gonna venture to say don't pick up desert anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start and stay there.
Right past all of this vegetation, that's the Mojave River.
What I would say is that you can hear the water.
Yeah.
The air is different. It's cooler in temperature down here. Obviously there's so much shade, but you can literally physically feel how it's a completely different ecosystem down here, which is bizarre considering where we just came from.
So here we kind of have some of the start to like our cottonwood and forest area.
Okay.
And it's like we're in a forest in the middle of fall with the crunching leaves.
Right. It does, it feels like a different season.
Another one of the big things that we're looking at, especially with the different changes of environment, is making sure that wildlife, that people are still able to access water.
Are the indigenous communities like a part of this conversation as well?
Yeah. That's actually a big portion of my work at MDLT, is to make sure that everything that we do, tribal communities have access and input to our work.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Keep up the important work. I think that's the big part, is that it's important work.